secure it. But there's lots of ways you can wear it. This is the back. And before. And like it's sort of like a rectangular, not like a diamond shape. But I wanted something that I could use to dress up, so I think it came out really nice. I'm wearing it. I love it. I made it with this Bernat Premium. I got this yarn in the beginning of the year. And this is made in Turkey, I just noticed. Yarn Inspirations is, yeah, it's a Yarn Inspirations yarn. And it is, the color is Black Sparkle. I got a lot of it because I thought, I love this yarn. I love sparkly things. I love sparkly things. I'm wearing the sparkly earrings to go with. Alright, so I just wanted to show you, there's different ways that you can wear this shawl. So obviously I put this beautiful pin here so that you can just put it on and it adds a little bit of bling. Because the yarn is kind of blingy. It has a little bit of metallic in it, so I thought, let's put this little pin here, brooch, and it's really pretty that way. So this is one way you can wear it. Just show you again. Okay, another way you can wear it is you just kind of pull this up, and then it looks kind of like a cape. It up. Don't have a mirror, so I can't really. So that's another way that you could wear it. The little beautiful brooch. It just kind of drapes down a bit in the back, and it comes longer, covering the buttocks area. So that's another lovely way to wear it, and you can dress up. This is just a very simple tank top I'm wearing underneath, and with this on top, I think it looks so dressy and really pretty, and you know, like you can go out for dinner or a party, anything. It's really nice. I'm really pleased with it. Okay, so I got quite a few requests when I put this Shawl We Fudge It reveal video up. And people were asking me, do you have a pattern? Can you do a tutorial on it? So I'm going to try and do like a little swatch to show you how I did this. So I started with the corner to corner stitch. So let me see if I can find where I started. I think it was, I can't even tell now. I think it was here somewhere. So these are the corner to corner stitches, these little blocks. You see, all the way along here. All these. So, and then I added a border after. And so I did a row of the corner to corner, but I'm going to do a little swatch. And then I did some of these mesh stitches. And then I thought, I really like that block, so then I started doing more corner to corner. So I did, how many did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, is that 3? 1, 2, no, that's 3. That's 3, and then I did a bunch, because it was just random, right? And then I did a bunch of these mesh stitches, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 rows of that. And then I thought, wow, I really like that corner to corner, so then I did 2, 1, 2, then I did a 2 mesh in between, and then 1, 2, and then I did a bunch of meshes. So it's all random, pretty much, but I really like the way the blocks, these block stitches, the corner to corner blocks look. I really like that, and so I did meshes, and so I'm going to quickly just show you how I started it, and then you can decide, like, if you want to do a bunch of meshes, some blocks, like this is just blocks without any meshes in between. Then I did a bunch of meshes, and then I did blocks with meshes in between, and then I did a bunch of meshes again, and then I did 2 blocks, 2 mesh, 2 blocks, 2 mesh, 2 blocks, and two mesh rows. sit on camera there. So I'm going to show you how I started this. I'll be right back. Okay, so to do corner to corner, to start, make a slip knot like you do with every project. Okay, and you make, there's my slip knot, and you make 6 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I made my 6 chains, and then you go into the fourth, 5th, and 6th chain. You're going to make a double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the 4th. Make a double crochet, yarn over, go into the 5th chain, make another double crochet, and then go into the 6th chain and make a double crochet. So there's your first block. So that first 3 chains, that counts as your chain 3, because you're going to do chain 3 and then 3 double crochets. So now we're going to make another 6 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yarn over, go into the 4th chain again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1. Let me grab some more yarn. That was 1. Then going into the 5th chain, that's 2. Go into the 6th chain, and that is 3. So this is how you start the corner to corner stitch. So once you have these 2, you flip this, and then you go into the where the 3 chains are, the beginning, and you make a slip stitch. Okay, and then you make 6 chains again. 1, 2, 3. No, so you do 3 chains. You do 3 chains, and then you go into that chain 3 space and you make 3 double crochets. So that's 2, and that is 3. Okay, so you have your little bit of a foundation here. So you've got, that's your middle, first one, that's your second one, that's your third one. So then, how did I start that mesh? So I think what I did was I made another block. So when you're increasing, every time you increase, you have to make a chain of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You yarn over, you go into the 4th chain, and you make a double crochet like that. 1, into the 5th chain, into the 4th chain, into the 5th chain, and into the 6th chain, like that. Then you flip it, and you would, if you want to continue in the corner to corner, you go in here and you continue making these blocks. But since I started doing this mesh stitch, what I did was I went into that chain 3 space and I did a slip stitch, and then I chained 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then you go into the next chain 3 space, which is right here, and I did that again. Okay, so I did my chain of 6 for the first mesh, and then I slip stitched in here. I'll just show you again. I keep doing this over and over because I can't remember how I did it. Just trying to bring it back to my mind. So you go into that last chain 3 space and you slip stitch. Then you make another, you have to make another block. You have to. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 double crochets in that chain 3 space. 2, 3. Okay, you have to do that. Otherwise, you won't be able to work this stitch. It won't make any sense. So now you're at the end again. So you have to make an increase. So you do 6 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Make a double crochet in the 4th, 5th, and 6th chain. Like this. That's 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, and 1 in the 6th chain from the hook. Everything is like this, so you have to flip it in order to continue. So you go into that chain 3 space and you add a slip stitch. Okay, this is starting to look right. So now, instead of making a block stitch, you're going to do the 6 chains for the mesh. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we're going to go to the middle of this chain 6, make another slip stitch to secure it. So there your mesh is starting to form. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now we're at the end. So we're going to do a slip stitch, but we have to keep increasing. Yeah, this is working right. Okay, good. Came back to my brain. Okay. So now we have to do another block. 1, 2, 3, and then another 3 double crochets in there. Okay, I need more yarn. And then you're at the very end. So once you're at the very end, you have to make another block. And in order to do that, it's an increase, so you make 6 chains. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yarn over and make a double crochet in the 1, 2, 3, in the 4th, 5th, and 6th chain. That's how you increase. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, flip your work. Go into this chain 3 space. There's my yarn. Secure it with a slip stitch and then make 6 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yarn. Yarn. Now we're at that chain 6, so we go, I just do it kind of by eye. I try and go in the center of it and slip stitch. Chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go to this one, the next one, in the center, the same thing. Make a slip stitch. Make chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go to the last chain 3 and secure it. See, it's starting to come along. I love this pattern. So pretty. So you got to make another block. 1, 2, 3. Make 3 double crochets in there. 1, 2, 3. Need more yarn. Whoop, I dropped it again. Okay, so now you're at the very end. So you have to make an increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Make a double crochet in the 4th, 5th, and 6th chain like we've been doing. These are increases, right? That's how it grows. Another double crochet and another double crochet, and then you flip your work and you go into that chain 3 space and you make a slip stitch, chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your beginning of the mesh. Go into the middle part of this previous mesh, into the middle part around the 3 or 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go to the next middle part. So make a slip stitch and chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go to the next. Make a slip stitch, chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. So now we're here. So the very end, you make a slip stitch and then you got to make a block. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 single crochets in that space. 1, 2, and 3, like so. So now to increase, we have to make another block, and you start out with that 6 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a couple of rows of blocks and mesh to show you how I did that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now in the 4th, 5th, and 6th chain, you make double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Flip your work. So now I'm just going to make blocks. So you secure it with a slip stitch, chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and you make your blocks now. 3 double crochets. 1, oops, 2, 3. You see how now you're building blocks. You're going to go into that mesh stitch, just make a slip stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then do 3 double crochets in that mesh stitch space. That was hard to say. Right? Go to the next one, make a slip stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. You see now you're starting to make blocks. That's so pretty. Go to the next one. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Go into that chain mesh space and make 3 double crochets. So I already did 1, 2, and 3. You see how it's growing? And it naturally makes that shape. Like I was saying, it makes that like a V. And it gets wider and wider. So it's perfect for a shawl. If you're not going to attach it, right? As making a square, like then you start decreasing in order to. So again, what I did, okay, I'm not going to talk about that. I'm just going to continue with what I'm trying to demonstrate here. So I did a slip stitch again, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 double crochets, 2, 3. Okay, my battery died. I was about to go into this last space, make a slip stitch and chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and then do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and then see. Now, the increase, you make 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you make a double crochet in the 4th, 5th, and 6th chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. So right in here in the 4th. 5th, make a double crochet. And 6th, make a double crochet, flip your work, and now make a slip stitch. So now you can either make a block or you can make mesh. So I'm just going to make another block row. 1, 2, 3, just to show you how I did that. So 3 chains and 3 double crochets, go into that chain 3 space, slip stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, go into, so I did that correctly, yeah, go into that chain 3 space, slip stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, need yarn, go into that chain 3 space, make a slip stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, looking nice. Go into the next chain 3 space, chain slip stitch, chain 3, and 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, need yarn, go into the next chain 3 space, slip stitch. I have this hair here, keeps getting in my way. Don't you just love that when there's hair intertwined with your yarn, and I don't think I can get it out. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're in the last one, so slip stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I dropped it again. Okay, now we have to do an increase, so you do 6 chains, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we make the double crochet in the 4th, 5th, and 6th chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4th chain, make a double crochet, 5th chain, make a double crochet, and 6th chain, make a double crochet. So there. So now we made 2 rows of the blocks. So now I'm going to make 2 rows of mesh, but I don't know if I'm going to just continue showing you because it's just supposed to be a small swatch. So maybe I'll do 1 more row. So now I did a slip stitch in that chain 3 space, and I'm going to make a chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then I go into that chain 3 space, slip stitch, chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Go again into the next chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go into that chain 3 space, slip stitch, chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slip stitch in that chain 3 space, chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go into that chain 3 space, chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First you slip stitch. Go into that next one, slip stitch, chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See? So now you're starting to make the mesh again. You're at the very end. When you're at the end, you have to make another block. So slip stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so if you want to continue, you have to make another block. And when you're at the very end, that's when you make your increase, and it always starts with a chain 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. And you make your double crochets in each of these, in the 4th, 5th, and 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just do it one more time. So that's a double crochet in the 4th, double crochet in the 5th, and double crochet in the 6th. So that's how you end it. And then you flip your work over. Did I show that on camera? I hope I did. If not, let me just pull that out. So I finished making that increase. I flip over my work. Just want to make sure. And then you go into that chain 3 space and you slip stitch. And that's how you do your increase. And now you can do more meshes or more blocks. You can do a bunch of meshes, a bunch of blocks, and you go for as long as you want it. You keep trying it on and seeing how large you want it. And that's basically how you do this. And then what I did at the end was I started here. I started in the middle, right where this yarn is. This is where I started. And I did my, I'll show you on the actual thing. If I can find where I started it. It's just hard to see with the black. That's why I didn't want to demo it in the black. So I started at that very, right here. See if I can help you to understand what I meant. And I started doing the triple crochets. So I did them in the, that's it right there. So I did 3 triple crochets, chain 2 I believe, 3 triple crochets, and then I went along this way and I just kept doing triple crochets all the way along that end, and then I fastened off and I did more. Hopefully I can show you. Then I started from here again, and so this is totally something different. I've never done anything like this before. And then at the very top, I just did the mesh and I didn't finish it or anything. What did I do? No, that's it. That's how I did it. I just ended it with the 2 rows of mesh. So I hope that helps. I hope you understand how to do this. And I hope you try one, because I love it. And it's so versatile. And I can't wait to get out there and wear it to some event. I don't know. There's not very many events going on right now because of this thing going on. But I'm sure I will have an opportunity to wear it. And so I hope you try it. It's really easy and it's really beautiful. You can make it all mesh if you wanted to. But I really like look how nice that looks with the block stitch. I really like that combination. Looks really nice. So give it a try. I hope this was helpful. And thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would join my crochet family. We have a lot of fun on YouTube, and I've met so many wonderful people on YouTube. So please subscribe if you like this content. Give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. And thank you so much, and have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Bye. Okay, so as you can see from the pictures that I took, this beautiful shawl, you can wear it in multiple ways. Look how long, look how wide it is. I love it. So you can wear it with that lovely pin that I showed. You can just throw it over your shoulders. Whoops. And wear it without a pin. Just have it, you know, so it's just on your shoulders. There's the back. Just like that. Or you can also wear it as a cowl. I love being able to do versatile things with that one piece. So you just put it on your neck. Like this. You can put these long strips. Where are we here? I'm not using a mirror. Hang on. You put it in front, throw it over your back, grab it, and put it around your neck. And then you have a lovely cowl scarf for the winter. I don't know how it's looking, but I need a mirror to do it. But yeah, so there's more than one way to enjoy this beautiful piece. So that's my shawl.